Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SEN Podcast. Today we have our guest, KentraKaze, third time back. Good to have you back, Ken.
John, baby.
Okay, so we didn't upload last week because I was at my sister's engagement party. So I was busy
by the
that
way.
whole weekend. It was great, yeah. My sister's marrying this really great guy. I met him. Like,
Good.
he was only here for like a week, but we get along like really well. And he's actually from Morocco. So he's Morocco.
Really?
And at the engagement party, my sister had her, usual wedding dress, and then she got changed into traditional Moroccan clothing.
Oh, that's some good respect right there.
And you know the best part about it?
Oh, what is
He makes good money.
Hey,
Yo.
let's go.
This guy
a
owns
dub.
3 properties. Yeah. And
Like as an investment or like?
no, he just owns 3 properties.
He doesn't use it? What? He doesn't?
I think he rents it out. I'll have
Okay, I was
to.
gonna say like.
Yeah, he's a really great.
Imagine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine.
imagine, right? Literally just like owning it without even doing anything. Like, oh yeah, I just own these 3 houses, you know? Nothing special. Like, are you renting it out? Like, what's renting out?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Basically, he first made his money by developing the app, and then he sold it. So,
Oh.
A startup.
yeah. Yeah, he's a really cheerful guy, always smiling, very kind person. It's crazy though, because my sister's standards when growing up were really high. I'm like, a guy like this does not assist at all. She's delusional. No, but she actually found a guy that met her criteria. I'm like, damn.
That's insane. How long was the grind for?
Oh, ages, dude. She was moving from relationship to relationship for the last 3 years.
Oh.
Like, she moved to Melbourne to like live there, and that's where she met him. So yeah, she's done good for herself. I really like the guy. So
Congrats.
I think they're gonna be happy. Yeah, they're getting married in August in Australia first, and then next year, the whole family's going to Morocco for a wedding there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Morocco's so beautiful if you've seen it. Beautiful like country, beautiful people. Yeah.
I've only seen pictures of it.
Mm.
I would love to see it up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I got Japan this year, and then Morocco next year. I'm finally a travel girly.
No.
My first time ever going overseas is this year, and then I'm literally going to Morocco next year, which is crazy. Like, I never thought I would ever go to Morocco. Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds pretty good. I'm happy. I'm happy for both like in the family.
Yep. A tip for the girls who watch the SEN podcast: marry rich. Marry for the money. Let's
And we're
roll.
down, and our stuff has went down the drain. Let's go.
Okay. Anyway, yesterday, all 3 of us went to a music show. We went to Babybeard's Adorable Assault on the Senses here in good old Brisbane. So let's talk about it. So this show was Steven's first ever idol show,
Yup.
like in this genre.
Yup. So it's gonna be Nova and Ken interviewing me basically.
Yeah.
I will let Nova do like all the questioning, and then I'll like chime in whenever you I feel like what if we can expand on that one?
Okay. Just give us a general overview, Stephen. What was it like for you?
For me, alright. Firstly, it was a little bit odd. You know, the general meetup. All sorts of different characters were there, so it's like a little bit odd. You know, it's like damn. Like you don't really see people like this like in groups. majority of the time. Usually they're like split off doing their own thing, or they're in like different little groups, or like there's usually like one guy that's like that in like a group of friends and stuff. So to like see all sorts of characters congregate for such events is pretty interesting. Overall, I had I don't think I didn't have low expectations, but I did have expectations there. And it far exceeded what I had expected, for sure.
All right, that's the end of the podcast. Let's go.
And that's all for today, guys.
That's all you need to know.
But I'm glad we exceeded expectations that one, ain't Nova.
Yeah. Like, I remember my first time going to Idol Show. It was an Amy show in 2021 September. That was my first one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's why I met Ken in person for the first time too.
Yatta.
Yatta, indeed.
But no, what were your standards actually? Like when you're first going into this kind of music scenario, like these live shows, like what was the expectations that were that you've like set yourself for?
Well, I thought it wouldn't be as hype. Honestly, I thought it would actually be kind of cringy to begin with. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, because usually that's usually how it goes, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, no, I have to agree with Steven. If you see the people who were waiting outside, you'll think, okay, this is gonna be cringy as shit.
yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
But when they started the opening, I was like, oh yeah, it's all right. And then because Ken wasn't there yet, and he kind of rocked up late, and then Ken started the fucking mosh pit up at the front, and I was like, oh yeah, all right, it's picking up, and then after the openings, it just kind of like picked up, and I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, straight up. I was when I first popped up, I was a bit late. I will admit. I was like, oh yeah, I can get this like Zenless.
I know it. I know it. We were talking about. I'm like, Ken definitely left it last minute. He was playing a game or something.
I was in Bellabug. What do you want me to do? Yeah, the reason I was like really late was because I was grinding on ZZZ, Zenless Zero. You can definitely play it. It's a good game. But like, as soon as I came over there, I saw nobody in the pit area. I was like, where are you all? What is this?
We needed our hype man, dude.
Yeah, I get you. But still, it was so weird because like I thought maybe like one or two of you would be in the front saying like, oh yeah, let's go start up this mosh pit, and I was just like, where y'all go? I was literally standing. I was like, fine, I will do this myself.
Yeah.
Grabbed out my pen lights and everything, and I was like, all right, we're forming a pit. We all ready? And then like, I got two people with me, and then suddenly all these people came up with me. I'm just like, all right, we're starting the pit. Let's fucking go. And then we got boom. And the rest was history.
Yeah, Ken's reputation is being the word pit leader. I guess you could call it that.
I mean, they're not wrong. Like what you call it? You know how we went outside waiting for like the line, right? Not the line. The sign up for Babybeard, correct? We were all in generation line, and then we were just waiting, right? And then the performer, I don't remember their name, so it was their first like mini Kai Guy idol.
Oh, that's a Bloom Idol project.
Bloom Idol project, that's them, right? They recognized me, and I'm just like, what do you mean? There's like, oh yeah, you're the one who do the call leaders, and everybody was like agreeing with them. It's like, oh yeah, Ken's like our leader and our calls. We look up to him. I'm like, I'm feeling fuzzy inside. Oh my goodness. thank you so much. And then like, I guess I've been dubbed as Brisbane's like call leader with the idol scene. It runs deep, I suppose. The reputation precedes me. But yeah.
Why is it called Woda, Ken?
Good question, honestly.
Okay.
We've been called voters because they're basically like fans of idols, and it really stems from the term like wotage. So you know with the pen lights, right? There's a dance called wotage,
Mm.
and it uses like a pen lights, and then you see them do all these dance and stuff. That's like one part of it. Hold on, let me just you go ask another question while I like search up the meaning of woda.
Were you expecting the Woda crowd, Stephen?
Not really. Not really, because like, yeah, we saw the pen lights and then, I was like, maybe you should get one. Like, we're gonna get some sort of merch to support the community there.
Mm.
The missus was like, yeah, we'll have a look at the shirts. But I had a look at the shirts and I was like, oh fuck, it's a little bit pricey, eh?
Oh yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. Then I looked at the pen light. I'm like, all right, let's grab a pen light. But yeah, I didn't expect the crowd to be, you know, that hyped up.
Yeah, I got the definition now. It's what is a term to describe an obsessive fan of the Japanese idol or idol group. It's
Yeah.
a term that is taken from otaku, but
Ah.
they put a W in front of the otaku. It becomes wotaku. So it's just like a full-on obsessive fan as an idol.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. I'm just like, dang, right. I don't even have the basics down. My goodness.
It's okay, Ken. Your participation is enough. You don't need to
I
know
have
all the terminology.
I have the participation prize in the form of a pen light.
I don't even know why we do Tiger Fire. Yeah, I don't even know why we do that. Where did they come from? Where did they even come from?
It came from the idol scene. We just don't know where it officially originated from. You know what? We have a good time, you know? It gets people hype. It gets the idols hype. Everybody's having fun.
All right. Let's talk about the performances.
Yeah.
Let's start with Chai. So Chai is a member of KentraKaze. They were a 3-member group, but they're a 2-member group now. They're on a little break because one of the members is sick, so Chai's doing some solo stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think you're there for most of Chai's performance, though, Ken.
I was there for the second part.
Yeah.
So y'all's will be the what you call it, the experts with Chai's performance.
Yeah. I'm gonna approach this from a more professional sense. I think.
Oh no.
No, because for film, I have to talent scout a lot. So I've done a lot of auditions. For like acting, singing, all that for film. I think Chai has a lot of potential. Like KentraKaze, when they were performing a lot, that was like 2 years ago. They were pretty good. They were solid dancers. Chai has like a way to go, but there's a lot of potential in Chai's performance. What about you, Stephen? It was the first performance of the night.
Yeah, I think it was alright. Obviously being a solo, it's a bit more difficult, you could say.
Yeah.
And obviously more nerve-wracking, especially if you're the first one on.
Oh, definitely.
The opening of the openers.
Yeah, exactly that. But yeah, I can agree with Nova. There's definitely potential there.
Oh, songs that Chai did were originals, or were they actually like covers?
Covers.
Covers. Okay.
The
okay.
last song I think was original.
Oh, that was an original. I
Yeah.
think that was a good song.
It was good. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was a really fun one because like it was hype. There was like good parts where you can like do the chants for. And plus there's like a lot of interaction. What
Yeah.
I've noticed with Chai, there was a lot of interaction when interacting with the voters, like high-fiving, giving them like a wink every now and then with the crowd. I thoroughly enjoy that when it comes to like an idol. like the interactivity with your fans and the people in the pit. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, you can tell Chai puts in the work. You know, like, you can tell Chai has practiced a stage presence and probably has found references for how to perform. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think Chai was a good first act because it helped build up to everything else.
Yes, 100%. I agree with that.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it just fits, you know. It just the whole their like energy really fits with Lady Beard's theme, you know.
Yeah. I don't know who organized the guests and how they were set up, like the order list, but I think they did a really good job with the order list.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Probably
next.
Cass, though.
Yeah, it was definitely Cass.
It was definitely Cass. What are we talking about here?
Oh, thank you, Cass. You did a really good job. I appreciate it.
Shout out to you.
Next was Queendom.
Mm.
Queendom is a K-pop, J-pop dance group. They did K-pop for every song there, so. Okay, what did you think, Steven? I know Sasha really enjoyed Queendom.
Yeah. I think it was pretty good. It's definitely a different kind of a vibe to J-pop, obviously. I think it kind of picked up though when they kind of hopped in. You know, because Try like hopped out and then they like jumped right in. So it was I would say it was a really smooth transaction by them to just hop in like that. You know, it just picks up. You know, the enjoyment picks up and then the hype picks up. Performance-wise, I would say a little bit off sync is what I noticed from Queendom.
Yeah, there was a member who was offbeat a little. I admit.
Yeah, but in terms of the songs, yeah, I like the songs.
Yeah,
The songs like
Queendom had a good song choice.
Yeah, because it's like very hype songs and
Yeah, the
engaging.
Blackpink song, that was fun. That was
Yeah.
actually fun. I was like, Boombaya!
I was dancing along because I know the dance. Yeah. Actually, I was into K-pop a lot longer than J-pop. So so I've been listening to K-pop and loving K-pop way before I was into J-pop. So it's good to have a bit of K-pop in there, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the future for Kai Guy idols, especially in Australia. If they start implementing K-pop, it'll bring in a lot more fans to the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. But like, okay, I might have to play devil's advocate. When it
You can
comes
play
to,
Devil
like-
Guns, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will admit, I am not really big into K-pop at all. And for me, it gets hard for like when it comes to like people in the pit. We just vibe. Like we can't really like give them the chance like we do with the J-pop idols. It feels off to do so, you know?
Yeah.
It's like we're not doing it because that we're not hype. It's just that we're doing it because we're doing it out of respect.
Yeah. Chanting in K-pop is different to J-pop.
Oh.
Straight up, it's a very, very different ballpark.
There's still light sticks in that, but the chanting is a lot different for K-pop. So you can see the little bit of awkwardness in the Water Pit because obviously everyone in the Water Pit's heavily into J-pop.
It's really hard to transition between like a J-pop to a K-pop song, because I'll admit, right? Like, the only thing that was really hyped with us in the water pit was literally just Boombaya by Blackpink. And we were
Yeah.
just dancing. We were just dancing. Like a bunch of us were just dancing to Boombaya and was like, okay, yeah, this works out. This works out.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit weird, right? It's like if they take it the wrong way, like, oh yeah, we didn't chat because like we didn't like you. It's like no. We're doing it because we have some respect for you, you know. we want you to pop off. So we gotta shut up a little bit. We'll just vibe to your dance over there. But like, trust us, we respect you. Trust.
Yeah, I respect Queendom and what they do. They're in a very hard market area.
Yeah.
Because if you do K-pop, you have to be good. You can't be mediocre.
Yeah, because like that's what I don't like about K-pop. It's literally just like you have to be perfect, otherwise people are gonna criticize you. But when it comes to J-pop, right, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey, and that's why many people tend to go to J-pop first to build themselves up before going into K-pop. Like a good example is that was like maybe Etude. You know Nova?
Yeah, Etude.
Yeah, Etude does like they're like a J-pop idol group, but they're slowly transitioning to K-pop because they have that experience with J-pop songs, with their dancing as well as their choreography and stuff, and then they're implementing that to their K-pop dance covers, and they're really good. Like I will straight to second rare, they are very, very good with their dancing because of that. So if you start off with K-pop, it's rough. It's rough, especially in like the local scene.
Yeah, you are gonna get shit on if you go K-pop first. You have to be high standard. I admit I have higher standards for K-pop groups than J-pop groups, because I see J-pop groups like, you know, have fun, you know, really enjoy the music, like they're passionate about J-pop. Where K-pop's dancing and singing, if you don't meet a certain standard, you may as well not even do it, because you're just gonna get shit on.
I feel like they just hate themselves in that case. It's just like, oh no, I have to be perfect, otherwise people are gonna like me. And I'm just like, I feel like this is the worst kind of approach to go for it, because these K-netizens are like ruthless.
They are. K-pop fans
so
are
ruthless.
absolute ruthless. Imagine bringing like someone who only likes K-pop to a J-pop show. Oh my gosh, that would be chaos.
God,
that would be chaos.
the X feeds of that potentially happening. Ain't no way I'm gonna witness that.
So Etude is a Sydney idol group, and they made a name for themselves. They got a good reputation, good performance. So Etude's doing K-pop, and I know Citrus Plus is moving slowly, adding K-pop to their set list too.
Oh yeah.
Citrus Plus is a Sydney group. They also got a very good reputation.
Fun bunch. I've talked with them every now and then.
Yeah, I like Citrus Plus. A very fun group. Yeah, so Queendom, I feel like it was a good addition to the show. A good transition, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, next was Bloom Idol Project.
I love their aesthetic.
I love Bloom. So Bloom got established this year, so they're our newest idol group.
Yeah, they're the newest idol, and I'm just like, damn, they're really high quality for like, what you call it? They're really high quality for their very first start, and they picked Babybeard as their first stage as well. That's insane.
They have done a few small performances before.
Have they?
Yeah, I saw them at CMC.
Oh, that explains it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think Bloom is very good, and they have potential to be one of the top groups in Brisbane. I'm not gonna say Australia.
Already?
No, their potential is very high.
Okay, no, I will agree with you there. I definitely agree with you there, because they've already have like an established like aesthetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are going for those really cutesy songs that you can just vibe along to, feel a lot of comfort with their performance. That is what I'm envisioning with them.
Yeah. They're just a solid guy group. Of course, there's room for development, growth as performers. but they're both very nice people. They're both passionate about the scene. You can tell they put in practice. They actually want to be good performers.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you there.
I'm not gonna shit talk other groups, especially when it starts with M, but
Fuck's sake, what do you have to do?
Why do I have
would
to
you
do that?
it in the podcast? Come on now.
they're not gonna see it. They're not gonna see it.
You might have to cut that out, otherwise people are gonna speculate. Okay, no, we'll move aside from that. Like,
We'll move
Benny,
aside from that.
Yeah, Benny, what do you think about that group? They're like the duo with the white.
Pretty
dresses.
good. Yeah, pretty
Oh.
good. Pretty good, because you know, considering they just started, it's like, damn, they're really moving pretty quick.
They're very
And yeah,
impressive.
they've already established like what kind of theme they want to like go with as well.
Hmm.
I getcha.
They also recognize me from my Malpara days, too.
Wait, were they in the Mellow Power group? Like in the pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, cause I helped out with Malpara here and there, so they would have seen me like Eden staff or supporting him in the water pit. Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. Surprisingly, they know me because like they saw my performance in the first Thai festival. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yes, Ken. A lot of people know you.
No, because like it was unexpected, right? Like think of it, like people would expect to know me from because I'm in the pit, but they recognized me because I was the one who performed, and I was like, oh, that's new. Never knew this was possible.
Yeah. Bloom has a good relationship with a lot of idol groups, so I'm excited for what they have in store for the future. I can definitely see him doing collab shows with other idol groups.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Nova, I gotta ask you a question. Like,
Yeah.
if you were gonna have like a idol group, what you call it, collab with them in the Brisbane Idol scene, who do you think would be the best match for those two?
If I was organizing an idol show, I'll have Bloom, Consolation, Sapro, and Amuse in the same show.
To me, right, with the Blue Project, I feel like they would mesh well with T's aesthetic.
T and Blue Project together
Yeah.
would be very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And coming to our next performer, right?
Which is T.
Yeah, which is T.
T's my Oshi. Support T.
He's like, enough said.
Okay. I'm saying this. Personal opinion. T has one of the best stage presence in Brisbane, if not Australia.
Okay. Very, very bold. Is it because you're an Oshi though? Like, is it because she's your Oshi? Like, thinking out here. I'm thinking out loud.
No,
here.
no, I have seen T perform for 2.5 years. I've been to every performance for Malpara and solo.
Okay, just that dedication. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Vanny, what does Vanny think about T though?
It's good. It's good actually. Considering it was solo, I think she's had a lot more prepped. And obviously being an idol a lot longer than Try, you can definitely see like the experience diff.
The new method.
Yeah.
Just like the experience diff. I'm like, oh my god, no! The gaming terms are pumping in too.
But yeah, like you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, I
it's,
get you. I get
it's
you.
really different.
You can definitely tell like the
Yeah.
If you're comparing between like the solo idols, I think we don't really have much solo idols now that I think about it.
In Brisbane,
There's only like
there's
a
currently
few.
Chai, Doki, and T, and Beth on occasions.
Yeah, Beth
Bethla.
on occasions, but Bethla doesn't really consider herself as like a solo.
Yeah, I know Bethla prefers group, group idol stuff over solo.
Yeah. But no, Idol's always a hype song. Idol's always a hype song for the Water Pit because it's made. The song is literally in the name. Like Idol, it's for us.
Yeah, that's one thing T's very good at is set lists. He has a very solid set list.
Oh wait, can we talk about that one time in the last Melon Butter Live, right?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, because of it. Okay. So you know how there's like a Love Live song that she does most of the time. It's called like Butterfly, and it's like from her Oshi in like Love Live. And then when she was finished that, like halfway through that song, it swapped over to another song. And can you, Betty, so if I were to ask you this, like, what kind of song do you think T would have performed midway through her set?
Midway?
Yeah, it's like a sudden stop from her current songs, and then suddenly a new song popped up. Like, what kind of song do you think is gonna happen? Like, so Butterfly is basically just like a really cute poppy song. So what do you think she's changed into?
Rock? More rock?
It's kind of close there, actually.
Yeah, kind of close. Yeah.
Kind of close. Okay, so Nova, take it away. Take it away.
Okay, so at Maripa's last show, T did a solo, and the song she did was Creeper. So you know the Minecraft parody song from Captain Sparkles? She did Creeper. Oh man.
Oh man. And then we went absolutely feral on the pit. We were just like singing the whole song. It was like, hands up, don't shock, as you see your hands up. Don't shock, feel your body.
It was so great.
But no, she's known to be quite the memer.
Oh, she's a meme lord. Yeah.
She's a meme queen, honestly. I was just like, I'm happy that we have someone like her as part of the idol community.
Okay, I'll tell you a story behind why she chose that song. She
Oh,
chose
you
that
know
song. I know why she chose that song. It was because of me.
What?
Yeah. So
You?
yes, I was the one who convinced her to do it.
This is like a mind blown moment for me. Holy shit! Wait.
Okay, so at High Fest last year, I was just talking to T, and I'm like, you know what, T, what would be really great if you did some rapping, and you did like a Minecraft song because you really like Minecraft and that. So we're just discussing like what song it should be. I'm like, oh, you know that Creeper song from Captain Sparkles? Wouldn't that be like really funny? And she's like, yeah, that would be really funny. So the funny thing is, she didn't tell Melody Freight at all. They didn't even know it was gonna happen. So after the show, me and T were just talking, and she's like, Nova, I just want to thank you for giving me the confidence and for influencing me to be able to do the Minecraft song, because I wouldn't have done it if you didn't ask me to do it. Yeah. So I kind of... So me talking to T is why it happened.
Actually, mind blown right now. I'm literally just like, I'm on my seat right now. I'm just like, you know that Shinji pose? I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
But no, props to you. Props to you. That was a good choice.
Yeah, because I'm like, come on, T. I know you want to do a rap song at least once. I know you want to do a meme song at least once. And she's like, I don't know how Melody Parade will feel about this. I'm like, just do it anyway. Yeah, so that's how it happened. Oh, yeah. T's great, though. I think T's really healthy for the idol community. She's very well respected, very well liked by other idols, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I think T just commands the stage, if that makes sense.
You just can't look away. I will I think that's the best way of describing it. Like, you cannot look away from what she's doing. Like, she demands your attention, and she gets it with like the set list as well as her performance. Like, she
Yeah.
has really smooth choreography, really really nice. Like is it weird to say like her dance moves are kind of smooth? Like, is that-
She has dance experience, and she was a dance teacher for some time. Dance
Yeah.
instructor, yeah.
Yeah, more lore for me then, I guess.
So it makes sense, because T has always been passionate about dancing.
Yeah.
And T also dances K-pop, but because she's in the J-pop scene, she doesn't really do it for live performances, but she does upload to like YouTube and that, like K-pop dances. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She's really into IVE, if you know IVE.
Yeah.
Yeah, T's just a very solid performer. Always great when T's performing. She's very good at facial expressions. Would you agree, Ken?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very, very. I agree very much.
And that's what I mean by stage presence. You know, it's the facial expressions, it's the body language when dancing, it's the interaction with the crowd.
Yes.
T's an idol with a capital I. Yeah. There's people who are idols for hobbies, and then there's people who are idols with a capital I, and T's one of them. T has the it factor. That's the best way to describe it. She's just naturally talented and made to do idol.
The it factor with a capital I.
Yeah, idol with a capital I.
Oh no, I agree with you there. Yeah.
Okay.
Love the work.
So who was after T, Ken?
Was after T.
It was Sasuke.
It was Sasuke.
Okay, Steven, I'll let you take it away. What do you think of Sasuke?
I think wasn't too bad. For them as a band. That's the first time I've seen a live like J-pop kind of band.
I think they're the only J-pop band in Brisbane.
Literally,
Oh,
no
really?
J-pop. Literally, no J-pop.
Literally
wow.
only J-pop band in Brisbane.
Jeez! Oh my god, I did not expect that, but
It's weird, right? You expect to be like more around the the Brisbane area, but no, it's just that one.
yeah, I expected like a few at least, but damn. Overall was pretty good. Shit, what was that guy's name?
He goes by there's his real name, and then his stage name is Tuba McGee.
Ah, yeah, he's pretty hype. You know, he does good. He has good interaction with like the audience, as well as especially when they were having their technical difficulty. You know, he got the audience engaged prior to the performance already. You know, especially because they got downtime and we're just waiting there. But yeah, overall performance pretty good. I think only downside was that we couldn't really hear their singing as much because
Yeah.
I don't think it was like, yeah, I don't think it was just set out as good as.
The sound tuning for their performance was a bit off. Their guitars were a bit too loud.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I was scared to be like, oh, but like their thing didn't really work out as well. I'm glad I didn't have to put it out. I was just like, okay, we're gonna say anything positive, right? We're gonna say all positives, right?
I think
no.
it's perfectly okay to criticize people. We're not being rude about it, of course. Unless it's me towards certain idol groups.
No,
But we're not
we
talking
keep that
about
in closed doors.
Yeah, we keep that in closed doors. Yeah.
We keep that in closed doors. We don't want to.
We don't
catch a
bully
case, you
people,
know?
okay? We don't bully.
And if we do, it's out of love, not really, but like, let's see.
I do it because
But
I'm
no.
passionate about the idol scene, okay? I want the best for the Brisbane scene.
So no. We do it for better character development, guys.
Okay. Okay, Sasuga. Good song choices.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a standard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They had a Naruto
Yeah.
song and
Yeah.
They had two Naruto songs, and I was
Naruto
very happy with
songs,
it.
baby. Let's go.
You know what's funny though, because like I couldn't in the first few songs, I could not hear Ripple at all.
Yeah.
I could not hear Ripple in this. Think of it. I'm nearest to Ripple, and I cannot hear her. The whole thing was like drowning out. There's a lot of dissonance. Like for instance, like the beats felt a bit off. Like once you're like because you know how there's like multiple like speakers like coming around in your area, and then you hear like this like I don't know how to describe it in music terms, but like you hear like one wave and then another wave like come through your ear, and they're both different. So
oh, I noticed that. Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the
Yeah.
terminology for it, but I know what you're talking about.
No, it just it felt like weird to do the chants for the first songs because like my timing was off. I've noticed when I was trying to like do the chants for it, the timing was so off on me. I was just like, oh, I better just keep quiet before I like make a fool out of like Sasuga in this case. But no, it started picking up when they did the Naruto songs.
I don't
Definitely.
blame Sasuga for what happened. I think it was the sound tech who messed up. Ripple's mic wasn't set up properly. You could tell during the performance.
Yeah. I couldn't get into it in the first few songs, but then it picked up when they were doing a Harukanata and then Fighting Dreamers. That's a good song. That's a really, really good song that they picked.
Finding Dreamers was a great choice.
Yeah, and the reason why I like Fighting Dreamers because like in the water pit they actually do like a circle inside the crowd. So I was like, okay. Yeah, you saw that, right? You saw. I literally told the group, I was just like, okay, we gotta do a circle.
I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing when that happened.
It's so fun because a little story actually from was it Madfest or Smash? Because we had DJ Kazu that one time. In one of the conventions, and he sang Fighting Dreamers. I mean, he did like Fighting Dreamers for one of his songs. And I told, and then my group, right? We saw the chance that we could basically make the crowd run the entire area of the stage. Like you know, like you have the stage out there, and then like. You know that one? It was Smash. That's right.
Yeah.
You know with Smash they have like that main stage and they have like seats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the stage for it. And we basically just made them. We ran from the stage all around through the chairs. I wish I had a video of it because like it was so funny.
That would have been great. Wish I was there for that.
Yeah, DJ Kazu literally recorded it and he's like, "Where are you guys going?" Translated in Japanese. I was like, we just ran. We all Naruto run all around the stage. It was fun. I thought to myself, why don't we do that the same thing for like Sasuga here? I think they would like that very much. And then yeah, everybody picked it up. I was happy. But yeah, it was a fun time. I thoroughly enjoyed their set list.
Yeah. My one criticism is for Chibas McGee is I think he still needs to improve on his vocals for Kitback. He just doesn't have the energy for it right now. The vocal energy, if you know what I mean.
It's hard.
It's a hard song. It's a very hard song.
It's a hard song.
Like, Ken, I think you have it down pretty good. Ken has performed Kitback twice now on stage.
Yeah. I think the first Kickback was probably the best one. The second one fell flat.
Yeah, I saw your second Kitback.
It was terrible. Holy shit.
Yeah. I was trying to blow it up. I was trying to hype you up, you know.
We don't talk about that one, but the first one was great fun.
The first one was
great
very
fun.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chibas just needs to hit the notes a bit harder for Kitback. His voices are just a bit too calm. His vocals.
Well, I think it also comes to play. There's also like playing the guitar while he's at it.
Yes, okay, well, he's playing the guitar as well.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Okay,
like,
I'll give
there's
him some
something off
slack.
here.
Oh, I'll give him some slack for literally playing the guitar while singing that.
I was gonna say, I'm just like, there's a slight difference between like Tubers and my performance. He's literally playing the guitar when he's singing, so I'm just like, I think he deserves a pass on that one.
I think Trubus as an artist, as a performer, is very solid. Very good performer. I've seen his original songs. Yeah. He's a good composer. Good on the guitar.
I literally have like a few of his songs in like my playlist. So I was like, whenever he pops it in, because like he does chip tunes.
Yeah.
He just chip tune themes. So it's basically like Benny, are you like familiar with like the 8-bit or 16-bit like music?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has that as like they're basically the samples.
Oh.
As part of his songs, because I think my favorite one from him is like Christmas song. It's a very catchy chippy tune song.
Yeah.
Plus his lyrics are actually very relatable in a few sense. His lyrics are very relatable in a few sense. Like he's talking about like his experiences in life and all that with his lyrics, and I think that's very, very cool.
Oh, what's the song where he talks about the guy flipping burgers, and he said, "I won't do it, but you can do it for me." What's that?
9-5? Was it 9-5 a grind? I think that was the song.
Yeah, 9-5 going. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. I like Sasuga. Ripple's actually what you call it. I will say this first though. If I were to have like a Kami Oshi, it would actually be Ripple.
Ripple used to be an idol, right?
Used to be. So she still technically
Oh,
is.
really?
Yeah. I would consider Ripple as a Kami Oshi because like I look up to her so much, and I feel like I'm also in the same trajectory with my life, similar to like Ripple's, and I'm like, damn, I guess it worked out in the end, huh?
Okay, who's ready for another fun fact about Nova Lore?
Oh god, what do you have this time?
The first two people I met in the idol scene, was actually Ripple and Travis McGee. You wanna know why? You know Eric?
Yeah.
Eric is friends with them. And I actually went to a Christmas party with them there. So I knew him way before I knew Amy's. I knew him like a year before I knew anyone in Amy's, anyone in the idol scene.
Damn, what a small world.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, so I used to like hang out with them from time to time because my roommate was friends with them. Yeah.
It must have been so much whiplash when you saw them in a live, huh?
Yeah, I go to my first live and they're there, I'm like, huh? Actually, I knew they were in the scene because through my roommate, Eric, I met Kate and everyone else. So Kate was already friends with Eric as well. Tatsy and Bum were friends with them. So in my previous podcast I was in, rest in peace, we're not going into details of why that didn't work out.
They were a good one. It was fun while it lasted.
It was Babs Below Average Blokes podcast. We did all our podcasts live on Twitch. So Tatsy, Kate, and all that would watch our podcasts while we were streaming it.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
So that's how I met them all. Yeah, so that's a bit of Noble.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Our favorite group, Amy's.
Let's go.
What do you think of Amy's, Steven?
I think they were really good. Really good, actually. You can definitely tell that they put a lot of work into their performances and stuff. Obviously, with their choreography and stuff. But yeah, I think the energy really kind of changed when they like hopped in. But like, Yeah, in terms of like the performances, yeah, they're pretty. I think they're definitely one of the best ones for sure.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. They have been grinding for how long now? Like 9 years?
10 years very soon, actually.
Yeah, 10 years very
Mm.
soon. They've been on that grind.
Okay, so I messed up. Amy started as a Love Live cover group.
All right.
That's where the name Amy's comes from.
Yeah,
Muse
yeah.
is the first generation of Love Live. So
And then
Amy's.
yeah,
Yeah.
Muse is the what you call it, the original group, and then the rival group is called A Rise.
Mm.
So they mixed those two
Oh,
together to get A Muse.
that's why they called that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the best way to describe Amy's is they're Brisbane's representative for the idol community. They're basically the mum and pop of the Brisbane idol scene, if that makes sense. So
Yeah,
they have basically influenced a lot of other groups to start. So Melody Parade, they have graduated now. We don't use the word disband, we use the word graduate.
Yeah, we graduate. Yeah.
Basically, they were influenced by Amy's because a few of the members were in a group called Equestria. Is that what they're called?
Aquaria.
Aquaria, yeah.
Which is another fun fact. The second group in Love Live is called Aqua. There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of similarities. There's gonna be a lot of similarities, but let me tell you, yes, the second group was called Aqua, and the second group known as Aquaria.
So, like, one or two of the current Amy's members were in Aquaria, right? Like,
Only one.
Love Key. Oh, yeah.
Only one. It's Alex.
Oh, Alex, yeah. I thought Love Key was in Aquaria for a little bit.
Nah, Love Key was originally Amy's
Okay.
from the start.
Okay. I need to catch up on my lore.
No, don't worry. I've been there. I was there in the trenches. I
You're
got
in the
fam.
trenches, yeah. So, yeah. Amy's has had a very big influence on the Brisbane scene. They're very well respected in the idol scene in Australia in general.
Yeah.
And they actually have original music. You can listen to it on Spotify or YouTube.
Oh my god, are we plugging in their song? Let's go.
Yes, they actually did perform a few of their originals actually at the show.
They did their first original song as well. I was just like, oh, I haven't heard
Yeah,
this song in
yeah.
ages.
Oh, I haven't heard Hochi no Rocky in ages.
Yeah, like when I heard like dude, I was like, oh, dear, let's go. No, I thoroughly enjoyed their sounds. They were very fun, as usual.
Yeah. When it comes to professionalism, Amy's is definitely up there. They feel like, if we're just talking about the Brisbane scene, they feel like the most professional group, the most organized, the most idol group, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Or what they consider like, they're not the standard. They're more like what you want to aim to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is my take with them. No, it was fun setlist. They did 3 originals and then they did Nerve, which is you know how they did like the where everybody was like circling up their pen lights, trying to see if like they can you know, do with their idols and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of interactions with like certain songs, and Nerve is one of them because it really involves like interacting with the crowd.
Amy's crowd work is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very I'm good friendly terms with Amy's. So much so that we literally just like talk even outside of like outside of lives.
Yeah, same.
I remember this one photo like during yesterday, Pengy and I were just like talking about like, oh yeah, what our eyeglasses grades are, and we literally swapped glasses to test them out. And I was like, oh yes, This is definitely why she's my Oshi. Oh wait, did we like what you call it? Explain what Oshi means to like Steven?
Yeah, Steven
You don't
knows
need
Archie.
to.
Yeah, Steven
Oh,
knows
you don't
Archie.
need to?
You don't need to.
Hey.
So is Pengi your Oshi or just your Oshi in Amy's?
She's my Oshi.
Yeah.
I enjoy her vibes a lot. Like think of it, right? Think of it. You have the smallest in the group, but she's also one of the most feral in the group.
Yeah.
Like people don't recognize it at first. Like, oh yeah, when you first see Peggy, oh like, oh yeah, she looks like a prim and proper lady. And then once you get to know her, you're just like, oh yeah, I did fucking roller derby back in the day. I will get into a fight when it's necessary. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah, she's the smallest, but she's the one I don't want to fight the most.
No, I'm scared of her more than Rinya. That's saying something.
Yeah, so two of the members weren't there, Lolly and Alex.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing, but it must be important.
I do know where they are. It's just that I don't think it's best if we can like talk about it here because it's their life. I will definitely probably like mention it every now and then, but they'll probably talk about it when they come back.
I can kind of guess.
No, it's nothing important. More like they're kind of forced not to go. Because what you call it, a body of water might potentially be in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I was expecting.
Yep. But no, I love AMUs. They're a great presence to the idol scene. They're great pals, and yeah, that's my cake.
You talked to a couple of the members, Steven.
Yeah.
What vibe do you get from them?
Oh, really down to earth, man. Like,
Yeah.
Really chill. Really friendly. Obviously, like outside of performances, it's like you can talk to them like you're just talking to a mate.
That's exactly why I like J-pop idols too.
So yeah, pretty chill.
You get that interactivity.
I can tell you right now, in K-pop, it doesn't happen.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's why they don't have
definitely,
that. They don't have that sense of attachment. You know?
K-pop idols are not your friends.
No, straight
You
up.
are just a fan to them. Like, I'm gonna be straight honest with you.
Yeah, and that's why I don't feel like it works when it comes to like the local scene with K-pop groups. Like they're having that sense, they have that barrier between like their fans and themselves, and they're getting friendly with like the groups, the other groups and all that because like they're on the same level, and that's what I don't really like. That's like I'm not even particularly any like what you call it. I'm not particularly close to any of the K-pop groups because they have that barrier. And I think to myself like, and I'm like, I'm here to help you. I'm here to hype you up, but if you don't give me like that, what you call it, that sense of like that line of communication, that what you want me to do, then like it's gonna be hard for us.
Yeah, with the Brisbane K-pop groups, they're like, we just perform, that's it.
You perform, like if you want me to support you, literally just talk to us or something. A little bit of a rant there, but like yeah. Just talk to us, gosh. It's not like I want to or anything.
Yeah, but Amy's very solid group. I love going to their performances. Always a good time. Okay.
Wait, no, before that.
Okay.
Are we expecting some more appearances to Amy's lives from you, Stephen?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah, let's go!
Definitely. And yeah, the missus likes their performances. She definitely likes Pengi.
Yeah, she likes.
Let's go! Oh yes, down for that. She is a fellow friend of mine, a comrade in arms.
I'm personally a Kate Oshi, but I think my Oshi for Kate comes because we were friends before I ever went to my first idol show.
Yeah.
Like I already knew Kate for a year before I went to my first idol show. So we already had like established friendship.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. That's where I think it comes from. If I wasn't friends with Kate, I think my Oshi would be either Pengi or Lovekey.
So you telling me you could have been a Pengy Yoshi too?
Yeah, if I wasn't like good friends with Kate before I ever went to my first idol show, it would have been probably Pengi or Lovekey.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, you know who's next? From the States, Pida. I can't believe Pida's real.
I know, right? Like, I see Planet 9 and I'm like, oh my god, in the flesh, an alien has landed in Australia.
Alright, Steven, we'll let you go first. What did you think of Pida?
I think she's really good. You know, for soloing. She definitely like caught the audience's attention. The interaction as well. And obviously, like, because she's not from Australia, like, as us Australians, you know, we definitely like to like give off some sort of cultural differences, like especially when everyone's asking her to maybe do a shui or
Yeah, that's true.
it's definitely funny.
I'll be first to admit, calling for a shoey, I was embarrassed. I felt secondhand embarrassment when we all went for like do a shoey. At first, like, oh yeah, that seems funny, and then we kept on insisting, and I'm like, okay, we gotta stop, please. It was only for a bit, please. But yeah,
It's the Brisbane scene. It's gonna happen.
I know. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just be a little bit unhinged. But no, we went full unhinged for the entire show.
Yeah.
Yeah. As everyone, pretty much as the audience was getting like, you know, more hyped and more comfortable with the setting, yeah, we started. Our inner Australian started popping out. But yeah, I think that's it's pretty funny though, just because it engages the audience.
Yeah, but Pida, very solid performer. And
Yep.
I appreciate what Pida has done for the idol community, the Kaiga idol community. So Kaiga means international idol, so not originating from Japan, but they do J-pop.
Really good, really good.
Ken, you know?
Oh yes, I'm here. Yes. I was like, oh, that is my time to speak. What?
Yeah, it's your time to speak.
Like, what do I say in this case? Vital was really fun. Like, her way of like interacting with the crowd. It's a kind of a breath of fresh air, honestly, because like, you know, some idols are just like, oh yeah, let's go together and stuff like that. Yeah, let's cheer on for everybody. And then Vital's just like, man, y'all, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What y'all doing? I honestly love that kind of interaction. I'm just like, you know what? I want to be like that kind of performer as well. As like, the ninja was like, I don't see no movement. I see no movement. Where's the movement? But no, I thoroughly enjoyed Fighter Set, and because like I'm pretty sure with the video, right? I think I remember that one time like I got fucking called out for it. Like Fighter's just like you, and then like everybody was pointing to me. I'm like, what did I do? What's going on? And yeah, it was a fun time. Like we also got to talk with Paida outside of yeah. What was your interactions with it? Because I'll say mine later.
My interaction with Paida was very good. So I was just outside with Steven and that, and Paida and Amy just walked out, and there was like no one out there but just the three of us. So I just go straight up to Paida. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really love your costume and that. It's an honor to see you live. I've been like supporting you on YouTube and Twitter and all that. And yeah, we had a good talk. And we just talked about idol stuff and, you know, Japan and all that. Yeah, Paida's actually a very nice but funny person.
Yeah.
I enjoyed talking to Paida, yeah.
Yeah.
Pida's like that one person you'd be like, oh yeah, we'd definitely be friends outside of like lives.
Definitely, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. They give me that vibe and like, dang. Oh, time to follow.
Mm. Yeah, I'm glad Pida came. Pida was a great addition. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Cass, for finding
Shout
Pida.
out to Cass. That's three. That's three in this podcast now. I think we'll be okay next time we go to High Festival.
I'm gonna ask Cash to invite Takaya next time. It's a stretch. It's a pull. It's a very
That's
stretch.
a really big pull because think of it, right? Takayan is very, very big.
Very big.
Like,
Bigger than
very,
Baby.
very big.
Bigger than
Like,
Baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Think of it. Like Takayan, like reaches more than just the idol scene. Man's worldwide.
Okay. Can I convince Cass that the money they're gonna bring in with Takayan is gonna be worth it?
The interesting thing, are they gonna do a world tour, like something? Then are they gonna do like an Australian tour again, or like what's the is it or gonna be like a one area, one live show?
I don't think they could afford a Australia tour, but if they did a show in Sydney, yeah.
Okay, Sydney, I would understand. Yeah.
Okay, enough about Takayan. I love Takayan, but he's been my
Back to
number
Pida.
one, number one on Spotify for 3 years in a row now. So,
Not bad.
Damn.
okay,
Why not?
back to Pida.
Yeah, Benny. What about you? Like, what was your interaction with Pida?
She's chill, down to earth. But yeah, like she's really friendly, so you can just talk to her about anything, really.
Mm.
Okay, I think my interaction was kind of funny because like I went to get the checky, right? I went to get the checky with Pida, and we were just talking a while ago. Before we like took the photo, right? Rainy was just like, "Oh yeah, this is the guy we were talking about." And I'm like, "What did you say about me?"
The guy we're talking about.
This is the guy we're talking about. I'm like, it's like, "Oh yes, I don't know what they said about me, but yes, hi, I'm Ken. I'm like the call leader for like Brisbane." And then like, Pida was like, "Oh, so you're the reason why people we keep on going." And I'm like, "We love people like you, and you're basically like a deed." I'm like, dang. I didn't realize the magnitude on like what this leader role insinuated. And I was like, you know what? I'm honored with that. I really like your set list. I love your interactivity with the crowd. I strive to be like that. And it was like, oh yeah, bet I will probably catch you around. And I'm like, okay, yep, pals. We're definitely pals. But no, they're really fun to talk to. I wish there was more time to talk to, but because Pida's line was so long, right? Pida's line literally lasted for 2 hours, getting checkies and stuff, before it became Amuse's turn.
I felt a bit honored. I was the first person to get checky with Pida.
What, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You beat the VIP lines?
I was VIP, so.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough. You were the start of the VIP.
No. T was about to go. T was about to be first, and T's like, you know what, Nova, you should go first. I'm like,
Yeah.
T, are you sure? Are you sure, T? I mean, you're an idol. You performed on stage. I think you should be first to go. And T's like, no, Nova, you're my Oshi. You should go first. I'm like, thank you, T. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Man. But no, they're really fun. They're really fun. Alright, I think we go to the... Wait, do we talk about the break first or like the main event?
Did something happen in the break?
It was mostly just people going outside getting their tickets and getting their checkies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like I need to ask though, like Steven, like what do you think of the merch? What the idols are selling and stuff.
Not bad. I think there should be bigger range of merch.
Oh really?
Yeah,
mean,
like
if you
I
were-
don't know, maybe like because I saw that there were keychains.
Oh there was, yeah.
Yeah, like but what if you had keychains of like maybe the idols as like a chibi or something, you know?
There are groups who do that.
Whoa.
There are groups who do that.
Ah,
Yeah,
Just
there
none
are-
of those
there are a
groups
few.
were there. That's
yeah, yeah.
I think Def Musume's done that one too.
Sapro does chibis, Cass does chibis.
Mm,
I'm just going off
No.
the top of my head. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that I'm pretty sure they didn't have the stock. Or
Alright.
The thing else to begin with, because wait, now that I think about it, Amuse doesn't have that. Amuse doesn't have chibi versions of themselves. They only have like their acrylic stands of their made.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
moving
there,
on from
amazing.
their old merch.
Mm-hmm.
So they're moving on to new things.
Yeah. So it kind of feels like really, it's really ancient, right? Like when you see like a merch that they've done like from the very start. Like I still have the original Pulsar shirt back in like 2019.
Mm.
Like I still have that shirt. I'm just like, damn, I feel old looking at this.
I have Kate's Camilla shirt costume.
Oh, is how much? I mean, like how many were made during that time though?
Not sure, but I do have it. Yeah.
Because I remember they had like this Amuse. They had like a thing called the anti Amuse shirt, like the anti Amuse club. They had like
Ah,
each of the
yeah.
yeah, and they've only made three of each of members. So there's basically like three anti Pengy club shirts, three anti
Ah.
like Kate shirts, like ever made. Well, not including like their own shirts, but like only three of them were actually like, available for purchase during that time.
Yeah, that's the thing about Amy's merch. If you don't get it when they're selling it, you're never getting it again.
Yeah, they're gone.
Damn.
Unless they want to do a rerun, but like, I'm pretty sure Pengy just like, enjoys doing like all these new merches and stuff.
Yeah, so right now they're in their happy hour era.
Their happy hour.
So happy hour is Amy's newest original song. Very good party song. It was very good at their bar event. That was like 2 weeks ago now. 3 weeks ago now.
So much alcohol was consumed that day.
There was so much alcohol consumed. There's so many
Combine
drunk
up-
people.
Yeah, when you combine a bar and an idol event, like you're bound to get a few like tipsy moments. Oh man, I remember. Did you end up getting a bottle, Nova?
I didn't get bottle service.
You didn't get bottle service? Okay.
Yeah.
And there was only 3 bottle servers that were done during that night.
Yeah, Lifney, Starla, and you.
Yep.
I got to participate in 2 bottle services, so that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I was like straight up like as soon as like I got the bottle service, I was originally wanting to go for Pengy, but Libby got Pengy for some reason. I'm like, what are you doing? How did you get Pengy? And apparently like it was random at first. I was like,
It was random, yeah.
you son of a bitch. I will also do a little bit of confession. I kind of like rigged it to get Alex's one.
That's fine.
I was just like, okay, so like, hear me out. Theoretically speaking, the chances like, you know, the staff accidentally giving me Alex's one when I asked for it, and they were just like, that can be arranged. And I was like, oh yeah, bet, let's go.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't Bengi, Alex would have been my Oshi.
Yeah.
Alex would have definitely been my Oshi if Bengi wasn't there.
Oh, let's talk about it a little. Oh, why is Pengy your Oshi?
Okay, it first started off when she, well, okay, at the start, right, I was like a DD, like, I supported anybody in, like, Amuse, but when it was sort of starting out, it was Pulsar, just, Pengy, Rinya, and Lolly, and I didn't really have a preference between those 3, until, like, I kept talking with Pengy, right? Like, you know how you keep interacting with each other onto, like, checkies and stuff, and then, like, after lives, we do it every now and then, we just do a little talk, and then we're just like, oh man, we're vibing really, really well. We kept talking and talking until we mentioned like, oh yeah, we're doing like solo songs, like, and then I talked about Shiny Days for some reason, right? And then suddenly we had like, Penguin said, oh my god, I love Eurocap, and I was like, really, really now? And I don't know. I think at that point I'm just like, oh yeah, you're definitely my Oshi. That's straight up. Yeah, it's like a. I guess in terms of the Nova, with like Nova's reason for being Oshi with Kate, it just kind of like that familiarity. I guess.
Yeah.
But nah, every time like there was like, oh yeah, here's a solo song, and then like Peggy's on stage, I'm like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. Shiny Days is happening, fam. It's time to make the campfire.
Pengi's Shiny Days is very good.
Yeah, what do you call it? There was, because we've done it several times. Like Shiny Days with Pengy, we've done it several times. We keep on adding like really funny memes onto it. So for instance, right, we made the Yule campfire, as you can see with like oh, they didn't do it actually in the live, but in the most recent lives, was it CMC Nova? We had Shiny Days in Amy's set.
Amy's wasn't at CMC.
They were not?
There wasn't a single member. Oh no, they were. Oh, I'm so dumb.
No. Oh, I was so confused.
I'm sorry, my memory's a bit faded. I played CCC for like 8 hours today, so my
Okay,
memory's a bit gone.
Oh, my heart was dropping. I'm just like, did they not? perform
I'm
at
sorry, they
CMC?
were there. I apologize. They were there. They were all there.
Thank God. Okay, hear me out. Okay. So when Pengy was before we Shine Days, we had like we put our pen lights together to make a campfire, and back then when we were doing Pulsar lives, I actually had like marshmallows on the stick to like to make it emulate on how it goes, and then we literally like Haku back when Tom was still there. We usually had like a little campfire. We even gave like a marshmallow stick to Pengy. Those were good times. They were really, really fun times. But yeah, you'll see like some songs where you would not expect what's gonna happen. It has been built throughout the years as being part of the idol community. You're just like, okay, it's gonna happen, and y'all are just gonna vibe along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly for me as Pengy. It's mostly that we're pretty chill. We're very chill people. I relate to them, and yeah, that's why she's my Oshi.
Yeah, I like Pengi a lot as a performer. Just
Yeah.
she has the voice, very good
Yeah.
singing voice, very cute on stage, you know. Yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, got to talk to outside of Idol.
It's like, yes, outside of idol.
Oh my gosh, Lovekey's so unhinged though. Oh. Okay, well, we'll leave it.
We'll leave it as that.
I love Lovekey, but oh my gosh, her talking to me for an hour about Twilight, that really got to me. She forced me to watch all the Twilight movies and report back to her, like, what I think about them and all that.
My condolences. Was your sanity okay?
No, no. She will go like really deep into the lore and like the back story of why things happen and all that. Oh my gosh. She knows so much about Twilight and why things happen. Oh gosh.
No.
No, please. T being my Oshi is purely her as a performer. It's nothing to do with our friendship. Me and T have a good friendship, but I separate her as a performer and our friendship.
It's like that's like separating between your work and your in your life.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. I just think T's my favorite performer in the Brisbane scene. Yeah, it's simple as that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
The main attraction, the reason we all came that night, Babybeard.
Let's go.
Wait, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to Babybeard. I think we talked about Amy's enough.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, yeah, that works out.
Alright, Steven, hit us off. Babybeard.
It was really good, actually. Really, really good. Music was good, and like, I mean, recently I got into like, I mean, I've always liked rock, but like, not not as much as I do just recently. And yeah, like, like J-Rock is just like really, really good. Because you get the nice kawaii Japanese voices, and then you have you have you have the screamo in the back too. So it's like, you get the best of both worlds. But like interaction and performance, really good.
And you actually joined the pit for a bit for Babybeard.
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah, I was in the pit.
Let's go!
It was just so crowded, so like we got stuck at the corner.
I will admit, I was not expecting that huge crowd to come into the front. And then maybe Lady Beard was just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of allergic for people who are sitting down on their chairs. Why don't you come into this pit for once, join the Warriors. And I'm like, oh, you a mad lad, I love you. And then when I looked behind me, there was literally filled to the brim. I'm like, oh wait, no, hold on, this is gonna work for us. Oh no, it was they're very fun. It was very, very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Babybeard put on a great performance. Very
100%.
hype, very working the crowd. The crowd was really into it.
And wrestling show while we're
And
at it
the
as well.
wrestling.
Let's go.
I was going off my head, dude. I was yelling like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
What was it like being in the crowd when they were wrestling in the crowd?
Who are you asking that to?
You can. Steven
Oh.
was in the crowd then.
Oh, okay. No, literally, like I was front and center watching it all unfold into the pit. I was like, oh my god, this is weird. Because you know that dude Hayden, right? Literally, like Tim Hayden, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Irrelevant, but no, never mind. They're very chill. They literally went down to like the normal area, right, to the pit, and then we were just like, move away. I'm like, what do you mean move away? we cried around, and he jumped onto the pit. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. Yeah, we literally wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and then we were just like, oh my god, what is happening here? And then like I remember he put like Hayden onto the stage area. He made like Alice, right? Alice and Cal to hold onto his like hands for him to like stick there, and then Baby was literally hitting him with like a back, and then the shoe as well. The shoe was like, where's the shoe?
Yeah.
He's learned the shoe. He's like, yeah, here, give him a shoey. Give him a shoey. And I was just like, what is going on? It's like, let me be like honest. This is my first time actually watching a live wrestling.
Yeah, same.
Up front, I was like, what is going on? And then I just kind of got swept up with the hype. I was like, yeah, hit him with the shoe.
Yeah, me too, man.
I was like, I don't know what got over me for a minute. I was just like, oh, so this is what it feels to be a wrestling fan.
I was completely unhinged.
Oh my goodness. No, what were you gonna say, Nova?
So basically, when they went up the stairs and up the top, they were like right next to us.
Yeah, Nova and I just screaming.
I feel a little bit bad, but Tim Horton, he pushed Lady Beard's face down into the pole, and then he looks at me. I'm like, you fucking suck, guys! And then right to his face, and he's like, what? I'm just yelling at him. I'm like, get up, Lady Beard, get him! Yeah.
such a fun like moment just watching that all unfold. I was like, you know what? I get wrestling fans now. I get why they're hyped.
Yeah, dude, I was just yelling the whole time. I'm like, get him, Ladybird! Get his ass!
Kick his ass!
Oh, that was a great time.
But yeah, other than that, like the performances with Babybeard, they're also really fun. They're very cute as well.
Oh, they're very cute. Yeah, they're very cute.
When what do you call 'em? I think the blue member. I don't remember their names.
I
was like,
it's like
one of them
Mari.
is Susan.
Mari.
Mari. Okay, what is Mari? Like, and she was just like, oh yeah. Oh, good night. Oh.
Good night, Mom. Oh yeah, it was great watching them perform. I think they really got their script. They're performing down, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
They definitely carry their concept.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah.
I was just like, who is knocking on my door?
Oh boy.
What'd you end up talking to with Ladybeard or with like Babybeard when you took your photo?
The first thing I did was I showed the girls my Yo Watanabe eater bag, and they're like, "Oh, kawaii, your chan."
They know Love Live?
Yeah, they know Love Live.
That's incredible.
And I'm just like, oh, she's my best girl, favorite girl, and like, I think they like Yo-chan too.
Good. We need more.
And Ladybeard actually recognized me from Smash.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's been a while. How you going? I'm like, yeah, it's been good. Yeah, and we just talked for a little bit, did the photo. They were trying to rush people after a while. So they were trying to quicken things up because so many people were trying to get a check-in.
Dude,
So
wait times for checkies was so long. I was so drained by the end of it, eh?
Wait, you also like literally on the VIP line, eh?
Steven was general, I was VIP.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I was in the
like-
general one as well.
Yeah, but like Nova and I, we pretty much were like, you know, up there with Pyra and Amy, so we're like pretty much first with them.
Yeah, because what you call it? I was in the last in line because like I had enough time. Like I had enough time for me to like go home. I'm not in a rush, so that's why I decided like, you know what? I'll stick in the last place. See how let everybody go through, because I know for a fact that people they don't have like that kind of time that, you know, because it was a Saturday and who knows, maybe they had work the next day and they need to be a bit early. So I was like, you know what, let's just go in the back row, we'll see how we go. But I use that opportunity to go to KFC and get food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so upset. If I knew the wait times were that long, I would have went to KFC with Ken.
Yeah, the thing is though, I also bought like extra chips, like extra large chips for everybody who were like in line 9 and dude, because they were $2. It was a really cool deal. I was like, oh, $2 chips, large chips for nothing. Okay, I'll take that. But no, I was basically just sharing food with people who were in the general admission line.
I think the problem with Pyra Checky was there was just so many people who waited last minute to get a checky. They didn't line up until like way later.
Yeah, that's
It would have went a lot quicker if people did Pyra first, and yeah, it's like whatever.
They could have literally done Pyra during like the Q&A. Methinks.
But they didn't, so.
It is what it is, you know. It is what it is.
Oh my gosh, Harmonix and that. He's like, is this the Pyra line? And basically Steven and that we're waiting for the checky with Amy's.
Amy's were like, oh!
I'm like, Harmoni's just getting there. I just push him in line. I'm like, Harmoni's, hurry up and get in there. We've been waiting 2 hours for English.
Yeah, literally.
I was telling people, like, it's going to take a long time to get into Babybeard. So you should do your pilot checky first and then line up. Because they were in general admission and that, and they still had to do pilot. I'm like, do your pilot checky first and then line up for Babybeard. Because the general admission line's not going to move for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, very well organized event.
Very fun.
Yeah. I wonder what Hive Entertainment has in store for next time.
Yeah.
Oh wait. There was a what you call it? I didn't realize it at first, but there was actually some lore that was happening with like the wrestling segments for each trip. For
Oh.
yeah, there was different like wrestlers for like Sydney and then for
Yeah,
Melbourne.
yeah.
As you saw with like that scene with like John in the end, right? With John in the end is like, oh yeah, these wrestlers, they failed me. You were meant to be the best. You were from Brisbane, from my hometown. And I was like, oh, is this real or something? And then when I was talking with John when I was in the line, it was just like, oh yeah, that's definitely real. We had like actual professional wrestlers trying to take a part of what Lady Beard stands for. So we had pants, right? We had pants. Like, you know, we tried to like put the professional wrestler from Brisbane like tried to put on pants on Lady Beard, correct?
Yeah.
In the other city, I think it was Melbourne. They were trying to take away his beard, so he had like a razor instead of pants.
Ah.
And then one of them had large scissors because of the pigtails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, interesting,
Damn,
interesting.
Yeah, they really had it thought out.
Yeah, they had lore planned for the wrestling segment. I was like,
That's
"Wow,
awesome."
That's impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was a very fun tidbit, like when you're talking with staff and all that, because like they give you some of the really cool stuff to talk about. But no, shout out to the staff as well. They're honestly very, very cool people.
Yeah.
Especially Kurara Fox as the host.
Yeah.
We got Tez with the merch there, John organizing it all. Yeah, honestly, this was really solid. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there.
Like, definitely going to more in the future.
Hell yeah, we've got another water in the water pit. Let's go.
Let's go.
I will admit, like I'm trying to get like Pip to like do like a CMC workshop with the water calls.
That'll be great.
Yeah, I want to make that happen. Pip, please, if you're listening to this, I'm ready. I'm here in Brisbane like permanently. Come on, I'm ready. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, it's good to have something exciting happen in the idol scene, in the idol community. Like, this was much needed, I admit. This Babybeard show.
Yeah. And when I asked Ken, oh, is this usually like how many people usually, you know, like end up showing? Like this, is it just this many people? And Ken's like, no, this is the most I've seen.
I'm being legit. Like I literally mean that. This is the most I've seen in an idol life. The first High Festival doesn't really count for me because it's just like there was way more performers there. Majority of the people watching there were performers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so with this one, this was the first time I've seen like many people actually be in a live.
It was a great turnout
Yeah, it
for
was
Brisbane. Yeah, it's just unfortunate with the venue costs nowadays and
fun.
stuff
We
like
gotta
that.
we gotta make our own venue, you know? We have to like us band together to like have a actual venue for the idols. Like I know exactly where to buy like the gear and stuff. There's a place. Actually, hold on, we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We can go into details about the logistics of idol lives and all that, but we don't have time for that. Let's be real.
Yeah, we've already gone for like, is it 2 hours now?
1.5 now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we really love our idols.
Yes, idols are great for mental health, especially in the Zen podcast.
Yeah, that's the thing about idols though. Like, I had gone to idol shows when I felt really depressed and that, and I always end the night with a smile on my face. Like, idols have really helped me with mental health, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. Just watching them perform, you know, I'm passionate about idols and their performances, and it makes me really happy to see, you know, people perform, you know, do something they love.
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, it's also that community that's formed along with it as well.
Yes.
Like, the idol community would not go as far without its community. I thoroughly believe so.
Yeah, there's a lot of great friendships have made through the idol scene with idols and fans, you know. The idol scene is very close knitted. Like, everyone is friendly, you could say. You can be friends with idols, with performers. That's not something you get often, but it's like one of the great parts about the idol scene, especially in Australia.
Yeah.
Just how friendly and how well everyone gets along with each other. Jeez, so let's wrap it up there. That was a great episode. Thank you for coming on, Ken.
Of course, anytime. You literally was just like, hey, you know funny? You know funny? I literally got a message like, hey, yo, Ken, you busy? I'm like, yo, what's up? We got a podcast episode. Like, oh yeah, sure. When do you want me? He's like, now? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bet. Let me get some food first before I jump in. Why not? Thank you again for having me. It's a blast as always hopping into it. It's my first time meeting Steve in IRL too. It's just like,
yeah.
And yes, we did compare our heights. I'm taller.
Yeah, I said that.
We had to confirm it there. I'm just like, okay. We're Gucci.
Ken's ego grew 3 times that night. I'm finally taller than someone. Let's go.
Yeah, but I will be the first to admit, yes, my ego literally got stroked there. It got stroked to the point where it enlarged 3 times, you know?
He's got confidence now, guys. We out.
I'm unstoppable, baby. You can't break me down.
Now you know how literally me felt. You know, just being taller than everyone.
Oh, so that's why y'all are jackasses. Whoa! Oh man, that's fun.
Okay, one last question for you, Ken.
Oh, me? Okay.
What is your dream lineup for an idol show?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here.
Kaija only. It can't be idol groups from Japan.
Kai guy only.
Kai guy.
Right. There's other Kai guy idols that I've yet to know about, which I'm hoping to know very soon. Okay, so if I'm really gonna start, I feel like my opening has to be fucking deathly severe. Like they have some very creative ways to open a show. I feel like they're great to start off, and then afterwards, if I were to make my main headliners, it would be A-Muse, because that's to me that's a no-brainer. To me that's a no-brainer. You have to have A-Muse as your headliner, as they have for like several years now. Who would I include? I would honestly include Saypro.
Yep.
Saypro would definitely be in like my little group here. And if I were to bring some solo idols, right? I feel like if I'm bringing some solo idols, I want them to have like 1 or 2 songs for themselves. I think T would be there, and it's like a shot in the past, but Ripple would also be part of it as well.
Ripple
Yeah,
making a return will be very good.
Yeah, Ripple making a return to the idol scene would be very nice. Yeah, it's mostly just those ones because I'm also very good pals with them. No, that's it for me, honestly. That's it for me. Like, if I were to make a whole themed one, it would definitely be those groups.
Okay, so that's a good lineup for Brisbane.
Yeah, for Brisbane. But if I were to include like the Sydney ones, I'd definitely include like Citrus Pro.
Definitely.
Yep, I would include Citrus Pro because they mesh well with like the vibe that AMUs also have, except a bit more on the unhinged side, honestly. Yeah.
Me? Yeah, Sapro, T, of course. I'll put Bloom there. I want to see Bloom perform more.
Hey, that's nice. That's nice.
Fable would definitely be there.
Oh, I forgot about Fable.
You forgot about Fable.
I'm sorry, May. Don't take it personally, May. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't discount what Fable has done for the idol community.
Yeah, no, Fable's really fun. I enjoyed their live sets. They're fun.
Yeah. Citrus Plus, A-Muse. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We're just listing off the idol community. We're just basically listing off all of the idol groups that are currently active.
Yeah. I need to learn more about the Melbourne scene. I don't know a lot about it at all.
I don't think there's one in the Melbourne scene.
That the idol scene's not happening in Melbourne?
I don't think they have much of an idol scene. Like, sure, they have groups and stuff, but like, they don't really advertise themselves out there to the community.
Ooh. I'm gonna be seeing Wooly perform for the first time at Smash. The show before Smash on Friday.
Oh, Wooly?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm very familiar with like Wooly's like songs and stuff, and I will admit it's weird to like. It's EDM, right? It's EDM, and it's like heavy EDM, and like I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I love EDM.
Oh, you're definitely gonna love Wooly then. Like straight up hard EDM. Like that's her songs. Like straight up.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna vibe with Wooly.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this before this becomes our longest ever episode.
The longest one was with us three as well.
We're officially 3 minutes away from being the longest ever episode.
Oh no, let's cut it. Let's cut it. Before
Okay.
We build a record.
Okay, Citrus Plus, please come to Brisbane. Brisbane will love you.
It's gonna be a
Please.
fight behind the Mecca's car park once again. Don't worry.
Please, Citrus Plus, do your first Brisbane show. Do your first collab in Brisbane.
Hey, Fable, while you're at it, come over here too.
Fable's already been
Plus,
here.
you too.
Oh, South Plus.
I
Oh,
wasn't
definitely
there.
South Plus. Yeah.
I wasn't there. Do it again, coward.
Sour candy, yeah. You know what? Not non-sweet. You come too. I know you're in the States, but you come too. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been the SEN Podcast. Signing out.
Bye.
Bye bye.